Yeah, Streamlabs is something I'm going to have to look into. I've never used it myself, but everything's kind of new. Alright, so we'll go ahead and jump into the game here. Gorilla, you're always welcome to lurk. We've got room for you. Alright. So as you know, we left off just leaving the castle here. We took care of that one soldier who claimed to be a merchant but wasn't. Thank you, William. That will definitely help bring in the attention. Alright, so we left off here with the sunset, and while I was getting myself all set up, I did get attacked by one more drowner, so we'll collect whatever he had on him. Oh. Apparently not much. Okay. There it is. So we started out down here in this town, came up to this tower, dealt with some drowners in this swamp over here, and we're back on the path. We're going to go ahead and find that hunter, find out where he found the bodies, and get something done. Go ahead and meditate to... Whoa! Not for that idea.
That silver.
All right, that got a little exciting. Oh, not done yet. All right. Gorilla, I actually found a template for the overlay made by Graphic Nation. As you can see his logo on the top right there. And then I made the ticker thing on the bottom there, which whoa, more company. I did not sleep in a very safe place. So anyways, back to that. Yeah, the overlay was a template, and then the ticker I made myself using OBS, and overall came together pretty well. Took a little bit. Oh, that didn't work. Got myself a little distracted. Yeah, I can definitely try to help you out with the overlays and stuff. This is the first time I've ever worked with them. Looks like I'm running probably about a 20 to 30 second delay from what I'm seeing. But, yeah. This, like I said, it's first time I was using tutorials. I was using... between videos and the site that I actually got this overlay from. But I think overall it turned out pretty well. Kind of gives my channel a whole new look with the new banner, new logo, and the overlay will kind of fit in with that. It's not quite the same color that I was going for, but kind of had to choose from one, so I'm pretty happy with it. Go ahead and try to heal up this time a little further away from those guys. Yeah, as far as the banner goes, it was one of those where I was able to find the free template for it. And now I'm not using Photoshop, I'm using Paint Shop Pro, so with that, oh, there we go, it's already done. With that, I wasn't able to just change the text words without completely deleting the words and putting my own text over it in paint.net. But fortunately, this one came with the same text or font that I already had installed. So, got that all set up, and I'm going to be running this for a while. Yeah, I don't see any reason to change it right away. One thing I can see I do need to do is change that white background of the box. Alright, and we're off.
Not so fast, Roach.
And you guys can actually hear the game audio this time around, right? It sounds good, clear, not peaking either my audio or the game. Coming through. ATV horse.
Freak.
Actually, I'm pretty sure I needed to talk to this, because this is the herbalist here. Oops. Very nice, William. Nice job on the 123 subs. Oh, okay, I gotta really stop eating things. I'm getting PUBG controls mixed up with this game.
Bad time.
Not at all. Hand me the beggar tickets, the red bloom. Well, well, one versed in herbs.
Probably saying too much, but I know a bit. For instance, that beggar tick's poisonous.
In large doses, small ones soothe pain and bring forth pleasant dreams. Which is all I can hope to do for her.
I always found it interesting. One thing I do remember from the first time I played through part of this, instead of herbs, it's always herbs. It's something that catches me every time I hear it.
Looking for buckthorn. Know if it grows anywhere around here?
Bottom of the river, where the channel's widest. But you do know that once out of the water...
It'll stink worse than a week-old carcass. Counting on it. I'm hunting the griffin. Need the buckthorn for bait.
I was thinking, a few years ago we had trouble, drowners under the bridge. The whole village had to pitch in for a witcher. Who now can afford the bounty on a griffin's head?
Captain Peter Sars, something.
Ah, good to know the Black One's looking out for our welfare.
Doubt Emperor Emir cares about you, but this captain just might. Seems like a decent man.
There are no decent men in the army. They're only orders.
Not from here, are you? A lot of bitterness in you. Too much for someone who spent her life in a hut in the middle of nowhere.
True. And you're in a hurry. Elsewise you'd not use bait, just wait for the griffin to attack again.
Believe we could have an interesting conversation.
Maybe next time. Yes?
Griffin do that to her?
Delina. Yes. Attacked her at night. She was walking in the woods.
At night? Through the woods? In wartime?
Meeting a boy. The young, you know, do foolish things for love. Wounds are healing, but she will die. Blood's pooling in the skull. Nothing my bruise can do to help.
Could try to help her with one of my potions. Swallow can heal internal hemorrhages.
But
Witcher's potions aren't for humans.
she'll die as it is.
Yes, a peaceful death soothed by your concoctions. If I give her Swallow and something goes wrong, the whole village will hear her screams.
I understand. Do as you will.
Farewell.
Well, we've talked to her, but let's go ahead and do what I said I was going to do at the end of the last stream and go talk to this hunter. I haven't been there yet. Once I pick up a few things.
Whoa there, Roach.
Alright, is it looking pretty clear for you guys, or is it a little bit grainy? From the example I've got here on YouTube, it looks like it might be coming through a little unclear. Okay, cool. Thanks for letting me know. So I'll go ahead and get rid of the ticker on the bottom too. I think it's made its point by now. Drop those. There we go. Clean up the screen just a little bit there. Alright. Jumped off the horse for no particular reason. And back on the track. Feel a little distracted sometimes.
Witchers. Let's go.
Good woman, is this the road to Vizine?
Have you not heard that?
Whoa there, Roach.
Got distracted looking at the other screen and missed the fact that I was going the wrong way. There we go.
Come on.
today.
Don't touch me!
Run, Roach.
Really gotta stop hitting that button. Using up all my food.
Anyone home? Must be out hunting. Trail's fresh. Mislav just left home. You, Mislav?
Shh! Hear that?
Wolves? No. Wild dogs.
Yes. More dangerous than wolves.
Dogs more dangerous than wolves? Don't think so.
It's the truth. Know why?
No, but I guess you're about to tell me.
Wolves hunt to fill their bellies. Wild dogs kill for sport.
Just like humans.
Aye. They've learned much from us. Why not cruelty too?
I'm hunting bigger game. The Nilfgaardians the Griffin killed. Where'd you find them?
Ah, I see. You a witcher. That monster slayer they's talking about in the village. I'll show you, sure. But, I gotta kill those mutts before they hurt someone. Will you help? That is, if you don't mind blunting your silver blades on them.
Sure. Griffin's not going anywhere.
No. Dogs might, though. So step careful now. Come on.
These dogs been a problem for a while now?
Since the war started. Soldier on the march. He'll stop to rape a woman, strangle her, kill her man for a chuckle, even butcher a cow. But a dog, a kick in passing, no more. So these stray mutts form packs. They're gaunt, guts stuck to their spines, covered in scabies. But they just won't die, because they're too late. Attacked another one.
Well, that worked well.
Dieter.
You know him?
We served at the Lord's Manor together, where the Black Army's encamped now. He was a stable hand, I was the Lord's hunter. But that was before... well, a long time ago.
Before what?
Before they drove me from the village.
What did you do?
Nothing. I'm a freak. Sorry. I'd rather not talk about it.
I'm a freak too.
Aye, but of another kind.
If it's lycanthropy, I can help.
What?
Lycanthropy. Werewolves. Handled a few cases in the past. It's usually a simple curse that...
The Lord's son, Florian, and I... we loved each other. Dieter walked in on us in the stables. They drove me away. Florian hanged himself. Lord started drinking, and the estate fell into ruin. That's the long and short of it.
I'm sorry.
Ancient history now. I was to show you where I found the Nilfgaardians. Come.
Griffin, know anything about it?
Not much. It's not my kind of game.
You're his kind, though. Survival instincts alone ought to make you care.
I walk silent through the woods. No griffin can hear me nor spy me.
Alright, so it looks like we got our first skill point. Set up like a lot of RPG style games, you know, level up your combat, your magic, alchemy, some general skills that don't really fit into any of those, as well as managing your mutagens, so controlling how you mutate through the game. And this is something that I'm sure you could spend hours deciding on exactly the right way of doing things. I'm not going to take the time to do that. Okay. Well... I think it's safe to go with the strength training. Alright. Jump over here real quick. Cool.
Hey there. Move it! Faster. Whoa there, Roach.
Oh, that's a nice bloody mess.
'Twas here. One lay there, by the stump, headless. The other hung from a branch, guts splayed, stretching down to... Watch out for yourself now.
I'll be fine. Not the first griffin I've dealt with. Not likely to be the last either.
Hope you're right. Good hunting now.
Nilfgaardians were celebrating. Griffin interrupted them. Ground's black, saturated with blood. A camp. These prints are older and deeper, heavily armored. Nilfgaardians, probably.
Hey, thanks for updating me there, William. It's been pretty quiet over here, but it's alright. Not much going on right now. Just going through, following up on these soldiers that were killed by the Griffin.
Griffin's nest. What remains of it, at least. Corpse is a couple of weeks old. Still alive when the Griffin brought him here. Took a long time dying.
Explains why
Female.
the Griffin's so upset.
Larvae in her wounds have already hatched. Been dead at least a week. Other Griffin must be a male. Deep cuts over the whole body. Not a drop of blood on the beak or claws. Didn't defend herself. Crept up on her while she slept. Beak tips worn. Gray hairs in the coat. 10, 12 years old. Griffins pair off for life when young. Male must be about the same age. Thick shaft, dense barbs. A royal griffin. Explains why the male I ran into was so aggressive. Hunted the Nilfgaardians down here in the forest first, then started prowling the area. Burned. Only a human could do this. Bones. Horse, dog, human. A few months' worth. Place of power. Should draw from it.
Over this way. A new ability point. We'll go ahead and bring that up.
Hey-ya!
A little bit quieter morning today. It's okay. Well, it's Monday, so I don't blame anybody for being out of it. pretty sure I would not have gotten up by now if I hadn't planned on doing
That's
this
it, Roach.
last night, so nothing wrong with that.
Everything's gonna be fine.
The Goodman's boy knows a merchant who travelled to Leithwell once. Oh, strange things he saw.
Yeah? What thing?
I think I remember this place.
Faster.
We'll stop on the way. Some interaction with some of the local.
Last time I left out anything, I swear it.
Lost your key, ma'am?
No, not me key. Me pan. It always sat there empty, this hut. That is, till the night afore the battle. A man arrived, walked right in like 'twere his own. Standing at the window, peering at the goings
Maybe he thought he was
on.
playing Battlegrounds.
'Cause
Have to pick up
next
the
I
pan.
knew, there he was, coming my way. So I grabbed me pan for protection, see? But he just asks all polite. Gran, got any birch bark by chance? Lilac berries or even a few coals? Nay, says I. And you must be right daft to pester folk at night with such foolery.
Thanks, William. I appreciate that.
Staring at me pan.
Hopefully, it
like a
will
magpie
catch
at
some
a
people's
copper.
attention and
Lend it to me, Gran.
we'll be able to build
I'll
up
give
that
it
chat
back,
now that it's on the
come
screen.
Baffled for what's he doing, frying in the dark. But I've got a soft heart, so I gave it to him.
Just gonna check something here real quick. It's not lagging at the moment. I'm just going to this. Making one change to it. Awesome. Thanks, Gorilla. No problem. I'm glad you're enjoying Sims. I haven't played that one for a while, but it's a pretty good one. It's hard to pass that one up. Nothing on that either. Okay. Okay then. So that didn't work. Just jump back into it. And bring the chat back up, and we're good to go.
Interesting. What happened then?
Before dawn, another rode up to the hut. But come on, only the first fella left. Locked the door, hopped on his horse, and that were all I saw of him. And me pan. 'Twere old, black with sort, not worth much, I suppose. But I've no other. Will you help me, dearie? Bring an old widower pan. I could never break down that door myself. And in truth, I'm afeard to go in any road. Such a stench wafting out. Methinks the other fellow. Well, at least well in there.
Never taken on a pan contract. Fine, I'll go in, look around. You should wait here, just in case. A corpse explains the stench. His throat, he was garroted. And some old scars. Kind of soldier might have.
What's that, dearie?
Nothing, nothing. Documents, almost entirely burnt. A few pieces still legible.
But when I gab to myself, they say I'm going barmy.
Well, welcome back. I know you were always there. I appreciate
the
that.
priceless frying pan. Scrubbed clean. Looks like the mystery man didn't need the pan so much as the soot off it to make ink, write letters.
Found the pan, have ye?
Here, your frying pan.
Mine? But mine were black with soot. And I could see myself in this one if I wanted. But them years are past.
It was the soot the man needed. He scraped it off to make ink. Must have had an urgent letter to write. Urgently burned some other documents too.
And the other fellow?
Dead. Round up a few boys and bury him outside the village. Deep, so the necrophages don't dig him up. And take my advice. Don't mention this to the Nilfgaardians.
Hang about! You've earned a token of thanks. Here, sonny.
Yeah, I don't remember playing 4 myself, but I know that 3 was pretty good. Never found myself sticking with that one very long either, but there's a lot of different things you can play too, so I get distracted easily. Alright, looks like it's telling me to just go for a swim.
Should talk to Vizimir.
Hey there, G. Carmen. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, we'll see how it goes. It's always better to watch an awful quest than to be playing one, right? I guess there's that. See how other people do during it. Hey, Buddha! Thank you so much for stopping by. Honestly, with this being the second stream I've done, you have no idea how much that means. I really appreciate it. Yeah. You know how it goes. Thank you so much. I guess I should probably start watching the game instead of the chat. Just a little bit. Yeah, I played through this section of it once, right after I bought it, and then it sat for several months because of GTA, specifically LSPDFR. So because of that, when I brought it back up, I thought, well, I'm going to go ahead and start fresh, have this stream go all the way through the game, as far as I can anyways. And
Harvest is a long way off yet.
so here we are. And Buddha, I will definitely take you up on that. This last stream, I didn't have a chat overlay at all. This time I couldn't really test it over the last night until I started the stream, and that brings up what I have now, which is definitely obtrusive. I tried making it black at least. I was looking for transparent, but there it is. I will definitely do that. I appreciate it.
Yes? What is it, Wolf?
Got good news and bad news. Good news first. Captain of the Nilfgaardian garrison knows where Yennefer went.
And the bad's that we have to kill the Griffin for him. What else could he want from two witchers? Go on. Tell me what you know.
Griffin's abandoned its lair. Gotta make a lure, set a trap.
And how's that going?
Learned some things. It's a male, had its nest in the Vulpine Woods. The Nilfgaardians
Definitely
burned the
helps
woods
that you
down,
know what you're doing,
killed its
Buddha.
mate,
I will.
smashed their
I'm
eggs.
looking forward to
Thought they'd
learning
fixed
more from you
things.
on that for sure.
It's always the same. Instead of sending for a professional, they try to do it themselves, only end up making matters worse.
Got the buckthorn.
Ought to work like a charm. Powerful scent.
More like stench.
City boy. Rotting meat, manure, piss, standard smells of the countryside. Remember Tredegor? Hunting that Zoogle in the trash heap? You spent half the next day bathing, scrubbing yourself.
How can I forget? You ever gonna stop bringing that up?
Fine. If
Just gonna
everything...
pause it here for a quick second. Bring up this. And hit that.
Say the word and we'll get to work.
Yeah, I suspect the stuttering, if everyone's having an issue with that, it might be my internet. I'll need to continue to work with the settings. Because I don't have a super strong internet. In fact, I'm surprised it's worked as well as it has, to be fair. So, I'll definitely see what I can do. William, with my stuff, I found it all through tutorials and
picked one out already.
Basically
Other
some
side of the stream.
generic
There's
Google
fields
searches
and
for
a
those
grove.
topics.
Plenty of room and far
It's a work
enough
in progress
so
on
no
mine
one
for
will
sure.
get in our way.
Good. Meet you there.
Your gran told me about sit lad and no oak tree. Alongside
A stream, amber waves of grain. Charming place. Perfect for an ambush.
I know how to choose them. So, ready?
Awesome. Well, have a great day, Carmen. I really appreciate you stopping by. Great to meet you from Spain. Thank you for stopping by. That's awesome. Love to see people from across the world. It really makes it exciting. Have a great day, and let's go ahead and get this ambush
Let's
started
start.
up.
Wind's good. Bait's scent will spread quickly.
Now all we have to do is wait. Come on. We can cower in the shade of those birches.
So tell me, once we find Yennefer, what'll you do? Got your eye on a contract?
No. I'll go to Kaer Morhen.
Little early to settle in for the winter.
Snows are a way off, yes. And that's what worries me. Nilfgaard's crossed the Pontar in the east. Puts them maybe a week's march from Kaer Morhen. If they reach the valley before snows can cover the passes, well, we need to cover our tracks, hide our paths. Speaking of winter and wintering, think you'll come this year?
Maybe. Might bring a guest.
It's closed.
Let's go give it a warm welcome.
Wait. Take this.
A crossbow.
Won it in a card game while you ran around. Might come in handy.
How about that? Always lectured us on the evils, but you're a gambler yourself.
Stop talking. Got a griffin to kill. Watch out! It's about to die!
I guess it's selected.
It's fast!
Tough time getting him to switch to the crossbow, which I feel would be more useful in this setting. Right there, selected. Good.
What now, you piece of filth? Don't let it get away!
Hey Cypher, thanks for stopping by. Yeah, I actually just got that overlay set up over the last about 5 hours ago, 6 hours ago actually. Couldn't quite get to sleep, figured I'd get that set up for today. It's a work in progress, but I'm glad you're enjoying it.
Bleeding! It'll weaken soon!
I'm guessing some of you guys know a little more about this. If anyone knows how to switch to the crossbow, it would probably be more beneficial than what I'm using now. The overlay that I used is actually a template from Graphic Nation. At least that's where I found it, or got it from. And then I was able to insert my username into it and add the ticker as well. Ouch. Enough of this. Got it.
Not bad. Not bad.
Not a problem,
Though
Cypher.
you could
Appreciate you
stand
stopping
to
by.
improve some things.
Man spends his whole life learning.
Not a witcher, unless he doesn't want to live long. But more on that later. Take the Griffin's head to the Black Ones. I'll ready our horses. Meet me at the inn.
Alright, first big fight down. That can be tough to do, but I appreciate being one of the windows on your screen there, so that's really cool. Not a problem, William. See you when you get back.
Move it!
Alright, so we'll go ahead and check that mutagen, see if we can use it. Activate it. See what it really does. Increases vitality, so raises our hit points. After that fight, I'd say I could definitely use something that does that.
Go, go! Medallion's humming. Massive power. It's gotta be.
Make way.
What the hell is this?
Right.
You take me for a blind man or a fool? This grain is rotten.
I didn't know.
So, a fool. Damn it, you never learn. Military Codex, Article 2, Section 3. For the delivery of defective goods, 15 lashes with a knout. Make it so.
Ouch.
No, no! By the gods, no!
What?
Fulfilled my end of the bargain. Your turn. Where'd Yennefer go?
To Vizima.
She was a day's ride from here the whole time? Under my nose? Might have said so.
Yes, I might have. But you would not have killed the griffin. Tit for tat. Halt! We are not done. It's yours, this gold. I would not want you to say you were inadequately compensated.
We have quite.
Cool. Well, that accomplishes the main part of the mission there. Yeah, there's a lot more we can do in this area, so I don't think we'll head straight out. Help a few people out along the way. Get away from those lashes. That just sounds awful with these headphones.
Hey.
Take a look at our potions, see what it takes to create this one.
Giddy up.
Hey Anthony, welcome. Yeah, that's one of my favorite parts about this game. It was one of the things that really drew me back to playing it again, was the graphics. I've got pretty much everything turned up. In fact, I'll go ahead and bring up the graphics settings right now, just to kind of give an idea of what graphics you get based on the settings it's at. Pretty much it started out at Ultra, and I was able to bump up a few more things. Hairworks is turned up. Everything's turned up to Ultra that I can, including the sharpening, anti-aliasing, light shafts. So really, it's about as maxed out as I can get it. Still mostly running at 60 frames. The light shading and everything is just amazing in this game.
Ugly bastard.
Yeah, I am running it with Hairworks. Not good. Oh man. One swing away from getting that one. That's a nice thing to have on display.
Make way.
The Emperor shall guide us straight to Novigrad.
Okay, well now that we're back on track after getting myself killed, see if I can buy those ingredients from the herbalist.
Not so fast, Roach. Come on. Not so fast, Roach.
Thank you for coming back, William. Appreciate it. We did go ahead and just finish up the Griffin quest, turned it in, got the gold, and received a mission to leave this area. If I can, and then got myself killed shortly after. So if I can survive long enough, I'm gonna pass on the next mission for the moment and try to finish up on that one where we're brewing a dose of Swallow for the lady that was attacked by the Griffin, which requires finding the right ingredients. In the meantime, can't help but enjoy the beautiful sunset out here.
Move it!
down, dear. Stick the bark of the trees again.
Slow now. Whoa.
Looks like we got someone under attack over here. Oh, didn't tell you that.
To the huts. Good fun.
Good eye to you, good eye.
Looking for trouble.
Freak.
Oh, they're really friendly. So I'll just continue on with what I'm doing instead of trying to help them.
Yes?
Got any herbs you're willing to sell?
I'm sure I can find something.
Let's go back for a second.
Farewell.
Yes, thank you, William. Any likes, comments, and subscriptions, those make a world of difference. Especially for me, I'm, just starting out with streaming and such. Every little bit of exposure that we can get, have someone take a look at, even if it's not something they particularly, if it turns out they don't enjoy it, that's okay. But if they don't see it at all, then there's no way for me to know if they're liking it or if you guys are liking it. So, those three things right there make a huge difference. I really appreciate the support. Thanks again for posting that, William. Let's get over to alchemy. Potions. Okay, it is marked.
Yes?
So it might be that she just doesn't have anything that we need, which is kind of too bad.
Got any herbs you're willing to sell?
I'm sure I can find something.
Actually, it looks like that one right there. So we need 5 for one of those. And we need 1 of those. So much easier than trying to find those things out in the wilderness.
Farewell.
Alright, so now I just hope this works.
Yes?
Got a potion for Lena. Swallow.
First sign of spring. Symbol of rebirth. Fitting as names go.
We'll see. Like I said, could harm her. Deeply. Works on me immediately, but I have a faster metabolism. Effects won't appear in her case for a few days.
Why'd you choose this in the end?
Decided it was better than doing nothing.
I like you, Witcher. Here. A small gift. For giving a damn. Yes?
Tell me something about yourself. What's your story?
A sad one. Do you know the Temple of Melitele in Alanda?
Do I know it? Can't remember how many times I've been there, how many times Mother Neneka stitched me up.
We must have missed each other. I started to become a healer under Mother Neneka. I was but 18 when they took me in. An age at which teachings interest one far less than love. There was a boy, Goslav. He'd bare his chest to work. The novices couldn't keep their eyes off him, tripped over their own feet, dropped things. I left the temple for him. We passed a lovely summer together, and then he left. Neneke refused to take me back. My parents uttered not a word, gave me a travel cloak and a small coin pouch. I struggled long to find a place where I'd feel safe, needed, until I finally arrived here. End of story.
Alright, well that brings us up to level 3. Hopefully that helps her out. Alright. Jump over to quests, see what we have left. Doesn't look like we have any quests active right now. Don't want to drag it out too long to where it gets too boring with the little side quests. But I know that there's quite a bit to this map. Areas we have not touched that do have quests left. A lot of missions right in here too.
Hey, yeah.
Let's go!
So I'll probably finish up with one more quest, and that'll probably do it for this stream, but so far I'd say we've made some pretty good progress. I think I've only died once this stream, so that's a plus. Tend to move forward a little faster that way.
Greetings.
A witcher? You see the notice? Hear about the well?
A well? First I've heard. There a problem?
Aye. 'Tis haunted. Has been for a good 20 years.
20? So why'd you put out a notice just now?
'Cause earlier on we drew our water from the river. But so many corpses floating in it after the battle it's turned noxious. My daughter Mandy drank half a pitcher. Felt dreadful ill, can't keep nothing down. She grows worse by the day. Herbalist claims you fight a fever with drink. And not beer nor cider, but water. Clear, pure water. And where am I to get that if not from the well? But first, the ghost's got to be driven away. And it don't let any man near.
This ghost. Describe it for me.
Well, it's awful frightening. Awful.
I meant, what does it look like?
It looks like a woman, but fresh from the grave. Wears a dirty dress, all rags, its skin flaking off its bones, and it howls like it's suffering.
Some wraith. Or maybe an alp.
If you don't wallop it, Master, if you don't take care of it, that is, it'll come kill me daughter.
Fine, I'll help. Where's this well?
In Havel, a settlement on the heights. It's abandoned now, no one ventures there on account of the ghost being about. Drive it off, please.
All right. Could have talked to him about a reward, but it's all right. Not too worried about it at the moment. Doesn't actually look like this is too far away. Oh, that's to leave the area. It's not quite what I was looking for.
taught you that?
Come on.
Jetty!
Now listen carefully. You're never to sing that rhyme again. Never.
Got a lot on bread today.
Alright, looks like we're here.
Take it easy.
The infamous well. Strange. No sign of a ghost. Maybe it only shows at a certain time of day. Bodies dried to a crisp. Signs of burns. Grass around the well scorched. All signs point to a noon wraith. Noon wraith won't stray too far from the well.
Yeah, William, it was. So I had to stop by and listen to let him finish that out, because yeah, it's little things like that that make the game even more entertaining.
Journal. Might be useful.
So looks like I need to look at the information about the noon wraith. Oh, next one. And there it is. Oh, that is really ugly looking. Yeah, Anthony, I'm running an i7 3770, the non-K edition, so it's not overclocked. And I'm running a GTX 1070 from Gigabyte. It's the Windforce edition. I actually have the rest of my specs in the description of the video down below, at the very bottom, so feel free to take a look at that if you'd like to see the rest of the specs. Yeah, it's not the newest CPU out there, but it's a pretty sturdy one for being roughly 4 or 5 years old, somewhere in there. Alright, so we don't have either of the potions that it was, or the potion or the bombs that it was recommending. Let's take a look. Yep, don't have that. Okay.
Something's tied the Noon Wraith to this place. An object. Something she needs before she'll leave this world.
it was not the journal. Hey, you come here. Hey, it went through the wall. It's interesting.
A man, stabbed with a knife, died on the spot. Animals fed on his body, picked his skeleton clean. More bloodstains over there. But it's not his blood. Bloodstains, barely visible. Someone was dragged this way. Someone who was still alive. Palm prints in blood. Small hands. A woman's. Someone dragged her out. She was wounded. Fought for her life. No body in sight, but might still find some tracks. Under the right conditions, bloodstains can remain visible for decades. Another print by the well. Noonwraith won't stray too far from the well. Bloodstains, almost faded, but the line's taut. Something's not right. A corpse, hanged by the bucket rope.
That's a rough way to go.
Woman the journal belonged to. Must be. Wide pelvis, small jaw. A woman. Around 30, judging by the teeth. Left arm's missing. Need to cremate the remains. Gotta find the object that binds her to this place before I do, though. Was she wearing the bracelet from her husband? Might be why her arm fell off. Gotta jump down there. Hope I don't break my legs.
I feel like Liam Neeson could do the voice for The Witcher. Just that even tone. This would have the right sound to it. Alright. Probably directly below us. Ah, yep.
Lucky not to come up empty-handed. A bracelet with an inscription. To Claire, from Volker. Bracelet must have belonged to the woman in the well. Lovely craftsmanship, but I'll have to burn it with the body to get rid of the Noonwraith for good. Better do it near the well.
Myself a little bit turned around while I was swimming. Yep, I went right back where I started. That's what I thought might have happened there. I was looking away just long enough to miss it. Did I just do it twice? I got a message from my wife, so I was looking at that on my phone. Okay. Before I even get out of the water, that is the same spot. I'm getting really good at swimming. This time I'm not going to look away from the screen. We'll go the right direction. Alright, finally back out into the daylight.
Need to prepare for this fight. Brew some wraith oil, drink some potions.
Don't have the ingredients for that kind of stuff, though. But maybe I should put something together. Right there. Oh, just fast travel. Welcome back, Gorilla. Thanks for coming back. So far, we've been working on a quest to deal with a noon wraith out of this village. It's abandoned, and yeah. Sorry, kind of my mind's. I'm a little bit tired. But we're dealing with a noon wraith. Has to do with the lady that was hung right there.
Noon wraith won't stray too far from the well.
Before she shows up, we're going to try to find some resources to... Oh, there's the sign. Create some oils and such so that it'll give me a little bit more of an advantage while fighting her. I don't have a lot of upgrades so far. There we go. I'm keeping an eye out. So Gorilla, I think since you left, not only are we doing this quest with the Noon Wraith, but I finished up with the Griffin, and we turned that in, so we have the ability to go on to the next area. This is just to, one, see more of the map, as well as gain a little more skills, so that we can have a better chance of fighting whatever we come across.
You're willing to sell?
I'm sure I can find something.
We also saved, well, we gave this lady the potion to try to save the one that was on the table, so hopefully that helped. couple of those. And how many do I need of that? 4. So we'll go with 8 of those.
Got any herbs you're willing to sell?
I'm sure I can find something.
Farewell.
Alright, so we'll take a look at our potions and oils. Spectre oil, that is exactly what we're looking for. Hello there, Blake bro. Welcome. Thanks for stopping by. Awesome. Thank you so much for coming over. I appreciate it. Hope you enjoyed the content. We'll try to keep everyone moving. Are we up to 60? Oh, that is awesome. That is an all-time high. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Hopefully I can get some content going here that really keeps your interest. Feel free to let me know if there's anything you want to suggest. My opportunity to pick new games up is a little bit limited right now. Expecting a little one here at the end of the month, so we're anxiously, excitedly anticipating that. Thank you again. I will definitely update that. I'll need to set up a sub-goal counter for the overlay at some point as well. Yes, thank you. We've got a little girl on the way, and it'll be our first. Definitely exciting, and a whole new chapter in life. All right, well, it's called a noon wraith. I'm thinking maybe that means that somewhere around noon it will show up. Let's get a horse further away. Go away. Let's go back into our information for the creatures. See if it had more detail on when they show up. Okay, well, I don't have the Moon Dust Bomb, but I do have a Silver Blade and Spectre Oil, so that should give us a bit of an advantage. Noon wraiths can be encountered at night, but are much weaker than during the day. Well, I shouldn't encounter it during the day then. Let's go ahead and meditate until it's closer. I'm guessing closer to midnight. It's probably like one of those noon or midnight kind of things. Alright, straight up midnight. Let's do this.
And the bracelet. Igni.
That is one of the ugliest things I've ever seen.
Hey, I think it worked.
This one. Spells aren't working. I think it had to be filled up completely. There we go. Slow you down a little bit. Actually, forgot to put the oil on it. Thank you, William. I can only say thank you to you on that one. I can say thank you to everybody, but thank you especially to you for inviting people in. That is how this happened, for sure. Herself stuck on the other side of the fence. Gotta wait for that slowdown spell to recharge. There we go. Oh, what? Where's the real one? Got her.
She's gone. For good.
Hey, Cypher. Thanks for stopping by again. Yeah, William, I'll definitely check out Blake's channel. Love to be able to help out those who are stopping by. Especially subscribers, I'll definitely be checking out channels. Gotta return the favor for sure. Alright. Well, that worked well. Got her on the first try, didn't have to restart or anything.
Job done. The well was haunted by the ghost of a woman who was killed there. I drove it away.
I just hope every unburied wretch don't start haunting us. Well, that battlefield's gonna cause us a heap of trouble.
If they do, you know who to contact. Meanwhile, Claire, Volker. Names ring a bell?
I don't know him. Though I did hear our herbalist Tamira mention a Claire once. Same one, maybe? Your reward, Master Witcher. The gold I'd hid away for Mandy's dowry. Without you, she'd never have lived to wed. Now, let's hope for it, at least.
Witchers aren't typically known for being super kind, and I spent quite a bit building up for that one, so I'll go ahead and take the money this time.
How about that? Never expected to get a dowry.
Nor did I suppose I'd ever give one to a witcher. Strange times these, wouldn't you say? Strange and sad.
Alright, well that's another mission down, and that was a pretty big one too. Got through that one pretty well. So for time, I think I will go ahead and end this one now. I really appreciate you guys hanging out with me today. And I'm hoping to be able to continue doing this, and if you guys are enjoying it, let me know. Feel free to share it to friends, and we'll try to build this the best we can. If you guys are enjoying Witcher 3, that's the best way to let me know, is likes, comments on it. More subscriptions gives me that same idea. So at this point, I'm keeping it at about an hour and a half, 2 hours for a stream. It works out well for me with the time that I have before I have to get ready for work. I don't have any idea on whether a schedule or anything, but I'll definitely keep you guys updated. Once again, thank you to William for moderating, doing a great job in there, and thanks for getting the word out on your Discord. Feel free, again, if you'd like to go ahead and drop your Discord link, because that's where I find myself on there quite a bit. I'm an admin there, but William is the one who started that Discord. Really appreciate the help. Thanks again to Buddha Rocks for stopping by. If you ever want to see some great LSPDFR, he's got a great channel for that. He's got a lot of other great games as well. Empyrean. I'd have to double check and see what he's been active on in the last few weeks or so, but a lot of fun to watch. He's got a really good sense of humor. Keep in mind, it's not going to be PG necessarily, but if you don't mind that, it's a lot of fun to listen to, a lot of fun to watch, and a great chat to be a part of. Alright guys, I will see you guys on the next time around, and have a great rest of the day. We'll make sure to save. Don't want to lose where we're at. Thank you, Blake. Sorry I couldn't keep it going quite as long for you, but hopefully you'll be able to catch the next one. Look forward to seeing you there. And Gorilla, thanks for being here. Cypher, great seeing you again as well. Am I missing anybody? Yeah, Anthony, thank you for stopping by. Hopefully you're enjoying the fact that it's running with Hairworks and still keeping up. Pretty cool thing there. I'm pretty excited with that on my end here as well. And G Carmen, I know you left, but have a great day. Thanks for stopping by from Spain. And I think that gets us caught up with everyone for the day. Hopefully I'm not missing anybody. And for those that were just lurking, watching, and not necessarily talking in the chat, not a problem. I'm glad you were here. I'm going to go ahead and head out, get ready for work, and my least favorite part of the day. But it gets the job done, so it makes it so that I can continue to do this. So that's a plus. Or continue to do this. Start doing this. So I hope you guys have a great one, and I'll see you on the next one.